approach. Here in Wichita, dozens protested the Obama stimulus plan. They say they're fed up with the federal government spending billions to bail out banks and then shelling out another $787 billion to try and shore up the economy. Although the stimulus bill's already been signed and money is being spent, these protesters say it is not the right way to solve the country's economic problems. A jaw-dropping crash caught on. Dozens of people turned out in downtown Wichita this afternoon to protest the federal government stimulus plan. The protesters say the bank bailouts and the billions expected to be spent will do little to really help Americans weather this downturn. KSN's Josh Witzman has more.
Dozens lined the streets of downtown Wichita, all holding signs with messages firmly against the federal stimulus.
I've never protested in my life, but I am taking a stand.
For Susan BRUBAKER of Hutchinson, that stand came after watching the government spend billions to bail out banks and then announcing plans to spend $787 billion to try and shore up the economy.
China's buying up our debt, but one day they may call in our IOU and we can't pay it back.
And that thought is what has these Kansans taking to the streets. This protest comes at a time when Wichita is experiencing massive layoffs in the aviation industry and an increase in unemployment. But even with that, protesters say spending federal dollars is not the way to create jobs. The White House says the federal stimulus will improve the nation's infrastructure and create or save tens of thousands of jobs here in Kansas. But some say it's not the right move.
For one, we need to let the stock market bottom out on its own. Two, we need to let the mortgage bubble finish bursting.
Even though the stimulus has passed and the money is already being spent, these Kansans say they'll continue making their voices heard. As they see it, it is the only way to save America's future.
Somebody needs to go cut up Congress and President Obama's credit card, because it's not their credit card, it's our credit card.
In Wichita, Josh Witzman, KSN News.
Boeing says